Hi guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Fly
Fridays. Where them girls be squawking.
Squawk. What if we
Y'all
really started
tripped
doing
me
that?
out
What if
when
we
y'all
really started
started
doing
that.
that? Would y'all be cool with that? Would y'all squawk back if we squawked at you?
I don't
You ain't really a part of the squawking gang if you ain't squawking with us. Yep. Just FYI.
Yeah.
So be prepared.
For sure.
You know what's funny?
What?
I didn't hit the button, so I don't even know if y'all heard anything I was saying.
I'm sure they did.
Y'all gotta let me know when y'all don't see the green light. Y'all see that green light? If you don't see that, Jazz ain't recording. You can't hear me. Okay?
Not facts.
So let me know. Be a real friend and let me know. Talking to y'all. Be a real friend, let me know when that's not on. Please. Thank you.
For sure.
Because y'all need to be able to hear me. I got things to say.
Well, so glad you caught that because we're finna get right into it. This week we decided to go with a little bit of self-care. All right. With the self-care cards from self-edition cards from the and. So getting right into it. Did you want to start first?
Yeah, I can start first.
Okay, you go right ahead.
So y'all know
and we have two apiece.
Y'all see they're different. They're the purple ones. These are the self ones.
Yes.
Just to clarify, not the friendship ones.
We just gonna dab a few of these,
just here and there.
Here and there to, make sure we, checking ourselves, thinking about stuff that we ain't never really thought about.
Because I like
challenging the mind.
Right, no, for real. And it's just, I think it's scary but fun to do this on camera for y'all. So y'all are getting our first hand thoughts on these questions. And I think these are pretty dope questions. Deep enough questions to really get you thinking about what it is you want and what you're doing, right? Self-reflection. Love that for us. So yeah, I'll start. My first question. How does this experience make me feel? It's not specific, but I know it's like the whole shebang, the whole picture, not a detail, not a specific point, right? And so, of course, I want to think about, well, this particular day, or like overall my experience of life. Overall, my experience of life it makes me feel pretty good. I know there was a point in my life where it didn't feel good, and I really didn't like where I was or who I was. So to be in a space now that I'm absolutely in love with myself and getting to know myself and enjoying the experiences, because this is life and I'm supposed to be enjoying it, and I'm trying to enjoy it like it's a little movie. It's just a movie, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it.
For sure.
So overall, life experience, I feel pretty good about it. In my 32 years of living, I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. At least for myself. So, but then I also kind of want to answer a specific question. How does a specific experience make me feel for this week? Because we're in the future right now. We're present, but in the future right now. I'm going to speak into existence that I'm going to be feeling surprisingly and miraculously great. Like, after this is done with, I'm going to feel the growth, and I'm going to be like,
it was well worth it.
It was worth it. It was worth it. And
well done.
Yes. All of those things. So, and that's what I'm staying focused on. Trying to see just it, not take it for what it is, but choose to look at this somewhat hard experience in the moment as enlightening, as needed for a better experience, right? And it's just enjoying the moment now. And I'm glad I was able to think about that, because sometimes I get wrapped up in my emotions, and even the fact, how does it make me feel? I get wrapped up in my emotions, and sometimes it can make me feel pretty bad. But I like that it asked me this question, because it gives me the chance to look at myself and look at, okay, it's not that bad, but it's okay if you're feeling how you're feeling. But it is gonna get better.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's my answer to that question.
And I love that for you. I do. My first one is going to be, who am I trying to please and why? So the first thing that came to my mind, if I'm being totally honest, is God. Cause that's just, I mean, besides God is myself, but let's talk about God.
All about
Cause
God over here.
that's who I'm really trying to please. And why? Because I know when I connect and I stay connected to my creator, everything else just aligns, go as smoothly, whether it is on a peak or on a valley.
Right.
It's
still smoothly
doing what it needs
to
to do. It's still smooth sailing.
Yeah. It's
okay.
The only time it gets a little rocky is it be us.
Yeah.
It be
We
us making
trying to
rocking the boat.
Yeah, we trying to make it do what it do when we need to sit down and shut up.
Yep. Sit in God's presence. Be still. Be quiet.
Literally.
And just listen. You're fine.
And allow him to do what he planted you here to do. Just be obedient. That's it.
That's what I've been praying for too.
That's it. And I know it's hard. I know it's hard to do stuff that you really don't be understanding why you doing it. I get it. But once you've transitioned, just don't go back. Mm-hmm. Just don't go back. If that was your first thought, you know we the chosen ones. You know we the chosen ones. Yes. But that's who I'm trying to please and why.
Okay.
Point blank, period. All
right, my second question, because we're getting on up there. Are my greatest achievements ahead or behind me, and how does that make me feel? Again, with the feelings. We just randomly picked these cards, y'all.
We did. And this was definitely needed.
Alignment.
It was definitely something that I didn't mind thinking about right there.
No, for sure. Do I think my greatest achievements are behind me? I do not. Actually, I've done a lot too. But no, I don't. I think there's still so much more in me. And if God is waking me up every morning, gotta be. And there's even like ideas for this year that I got that's just in the works. No, my greatest achievements are not behind me. I've had some dope achievements, but there's so much more. There's so much more in my life that I know I'm getting so much closer to. Yeah. And it makes me feel really excited and thankful and ready.
Gotta be, like, that's the biggest thing for me, I think, is preparation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For your blessings. And it's like, that's what I be wanting. That's what I be asking God, you know, for, to be honest, because that's one thing I don't kind of really like, is not really being prepared at all. Mm-hmm. Walking into something that you're not at all prepared for. Yeah. And it's just because of us, like you said, of us.
We be the ones rocking the boat.
Yep. Not thinking that that's something that's not needed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen the post on Instagram where they say, I know God's gonna work it out. I just gotta be dramatic about it first. That's what we do as humans.
Man.
At least that's what I was noticing that I was doing. It's just like, it works out every time.
But ain't that so true? That's crazy.
I just gotta be dramatic about it first. I actually just stopped saying it because I don't want to be dramatic about it anymore. I'm kind of over that. I would like to be very much calm, cool, and collected. Like, okay, yeah, we good. Like, it's a storm. It's a tornado outside my house, and do I need to move around a little? Or am I chilling? Oh, I'm chilling. Got it. Chill. I want to be chill. I am chill.
I feel like that's a blessing to have that kind of gift.
To relax yourself. You could, but the crazy thing is the book I'm reading. The crazy thing is we all actually have that gift. You can tell yourself. You can talk to yourself.
Oh, I know.
You can do that. You could tell yourself, I am relaxed.
Yep.
I am calm. And you keep doing that until you feel relaxed and calm. Sometimes we just don't put enough focus on it long enough, y'all. I'm getting loud. I'm sorry. Let me break it down.
True.
We just don't put enough attention nor focus on ourselves and then truly believe, especially if you want to be relaxed and calm or whatever the case you're asking for, peace, happiness, love. You could tell yourself that, but the thing is, you have to keep doing it. You have to keep doing it despite of what reality looks like or what other people may tell you. Nobody should be telling you something you don't know. People should be telling you things. They should be confirmations for you because you already tell yourself. You already talk to yourself. You have that power.
Yeah.
I'm talking to y'all like y'all don't know. I'm sorry, because I didn't know for the longest, and I was very quiet. Didn't know what I could, and then only spoke of negative things, and didn't understand why bad or not bad, but just negative things have happening to me. Yeah. And I still was very blessed, highly favored, and fortunate. Don't get me wrong, but it's all in your mind.
Yeah.
I think Meg Thee Stallion said it best in one of her songs, Cobra. Not the newest one, not the Hiss, not that one. That was cool, but Cobra. She mentions how. Like, what did she say? She was like, I got all these money. I'm so blessed, but I still think about slitting my wrist. Something like that. I still want to die. Bitches are dying to be me. And I still don't, still looking at my life like, what? Like, what are we, like?
Yeah. Like, don't put me on a pedestal. Don't put anyone on a pedestal. We all are flawed and we all fall short.
Yeah.
And we all don't have it figured out. Okay, but most of us, hopefully, are being obedient to what your walk is in this universe and in this life and whatever you choose to be involved in.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, hopefully you're being obedient and trusting yourself and believing in yourself and knowing that I'm walking with Jesus. Like, if whether I'm at a peak or I'm at a valley, I know I'm good. I know I'm good.
Whether I got all this money or I'm broke,
I know I'm good.
And it's telling yourself that something good's gonna happen today.
Yeah. Having your peace.
Having
your true peace. Yeah.
I'm at peace. Sure. Tell yourself, please. Some of y'all, I could tell y'all don't talk to yourselves.
Not bad.
Y'all don't consult with yourself. That's crazy.
Whew. Okay, because it be spilling over. Okay, but on that note, my last question is going to be, what am I afraid of? Listen, to the both of these, as far as for me too, because it's like, child, who am I trying to please? And then it'd be like my very first thought was so egotistical. I'm like, child, who I'm trying to please? And then it was like, who am I afraid of? I'm not afraid of nobody, but I thought in a deeper sense. Yeah. Okay. What am I afraid of? I would say I am afraid of, and I'm gonna keep it very surfacey because I don't need the adversary to be all up in my Kool-Aid on my tea. But I'm gonna say this right here. I'm afraid of, I'm gonna say, failure.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna think.
I am afraid of it. I'm not afraid to try things, but when I try things, I'm always wanting to be the best, wanting to be the top, wanting to be just that her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And sometimes I've had to realize just over time, you can't be there every time, But do I strive? Yes. I am always going to strive. But I have understood that I can't be, like, you're going to fail. It's okay. You're going to fail. Perfectly fine. It's okay as long as you learn your lesson.
Learn your lesson, get back up, try again.
Get back up, dust yourself off again.
Come on, Aaliyah. She came in twice. Okay, Aaliyah here. Hey.
Hear me? Dust yourself off and try again.
again.
No, period. But I'm afraid. I want to say today in this season. That's why I'm at with this. What am I afraid of? I am afraid still of failure. And I guess it's from embarrassment.
I think that's the ultimate getting comfortable in the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's to constantly keep failing.
Yeah. The sense of me versus me wanting to be great.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I want to be great. I do. I just do. I don't know why. But that obsession of wanting to be great is, yeah, I am afraid to fail. But hey, if I gotta go from a peak to a valley and build my way back up, and again, it's not gonna be when you go to a valley. It's not gonna be below the last valley that you were
right.
in.
I was just gonna say
but
that.
But when you're there, you just have to trust and believe that God gonna get you out of there just like He did the last time. But you have to wait, and you have to learn the lesson that needed to be learned in this season.
Get what you need to get, so you don't have to keep returning.
Yep.
Don't think of it. You going down and up. You actually keep getting higher.
Mm-hmm.
So higher conversations, higher level.
For sure. Nope. We haven't done this song.
We haven't. And I like how it went like right in the middle of the heart.
Not big facts. But on that note, we do have to go ahead and get out of here so you can get ready for BU interviews. And so until next Friday, be
you
resilient
and driven.
Don't forget to show love and show gratitude every single moment of your life. You will greatly appreciate yourself for that.
Your future self will thank you.
Yes. Okay. And follow our socials down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Comment and like this video. Share it with somebody that you think may need to hear this,
You don't know who needs it. Just share it.
All right.
Bye. Bye. Hey, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of B.Y.R.D Talk. It's your girl, Jazzmen Victoria. We are here at the 2-year anniversary of Poetic Impulse, and I am here now with AJ Houston. And I just want to ask the poets a few questions here, so he's going to answer them for me. Before we get into it, actually, do you want to plug yourself in real quick?
Well, my name is AJ Houston. You can find me as AJ Word Artist or AJ Houston on TikTok or Instagram. On Instagram, I have a show called 7:07 a.m. Pacific. Today was the 751st episode in a row.
Oh, wow.
So we got to go.
You've been doing this for a minute.
Just come through, check it out. We're working on it.
7:07.
7:07 a.m.
A.m.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 9:07 Central.
Okay. Yeah. And I can find your Instagram. I'm gonna get that.
And you can come through. And plug your show.
Okay. Oh, I would love that. I actually have a partner in crime. She's just not here with me today.
Both of y'all come in the show and talk. I bring both of y'all, and y'all can talk about whatever y'all want to talk.
Okay, I love that. I love that. Cool beans. And anything else?
Well, I just published my 10th book. My 10th book is called The Lost Book of Black.
Oh, wow.
And it's 496 pages of poetry.
What is it? What do you want the readers to get from it?
Well, the book is basically about the American diaspora from our arrival to our right now.
Okay.
And everything in between.
Okay.
So it's George Floyd. It's everything you can imagine. It has and in the middle there's a piece called Black with the Quickness. It has the history of the transatlantic slave trade. Mm-hmm. It tells you about slave ships and how the slavers were actually paid. They were paid 5 to 7 pounds per body. So nobody ever talks about what they were paid to bring them here.
Right.
They don't talk about the auctions. And it talks about so many slave ships and 40,000 trips. And it just has everything that nobody talks about from 1831, the first time that was bombed, until past 1921 when Tulsa was bombed.
Oh wow.
So they practiced bombing black townships. So it wasn't just Tulsa.
Yeah.
And everything's in there. So.
Okay. So it's a history in it, history book within it.
And it's poetry also. So
yeah.
you find the poetry.
Yeah. This part keeps opening up, but I really like the pages and how it look and everything. Okay. Yes, the Lost Book of Black.
And that's the third in the series of black books. This is the ninth book, which is still black.
Okay.
So I have 3 black books: the Black Book of Black, Still Black, and the Lost Book of Black.
Okay.
And each book is black with black pages.
Yeah.
And each book is a series of conversations and poetry about our arrival, about what we're doing here, about where we are, and about what we've been through and what we're going through now.
Okay. I like it. I like the theme and everything that you got going. It reminds me of my book. I have a book out, Reflections of God, and all the pages are black as well.
Okay, but check this out. On my 707, we're asking everybody to download Goodreads.com. Goodreads is the largest database of books in the United States. Yeah. So we're asking them to download because our goal is that every poet, every author in our midst, we're trying to get at least 100 5-star reviews on your book. Okay. So and that's our goal, to send a book.
So y'all that's
listening, give us the title and your name, and we will get you 5-star reviews on your book.
Okay. Okay.
Our goal is
at least Goodreads.
Yeah, Goodreads.com. It's an app. It only takes about 10 seconds to leave a review on somebody's book. So our goal is to see a lot of people will support us, but a lot of people don't know what full support is. Full support is going to leave a review, letting the other people know what you think about the book or how the book is, because the first thing people see when they go to a book, they say, how many reviews does it have? What are the reviews? 3-star, 4-star, 5-star?
Right.
How many? So if you had 100 5-star reviews on your book, it could change your life.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you for that information. I needed that. And I'm going to definitely look that up. Y'all check that out too for all my authors and writers. And let me go ahead and get into our questions. Do you journal?
No, I don't.
No? Okay, let me go on to the next question then.
Well, let me explain why.
Why? Okay.
So I teach people that want to write to journal. Mm-hmm. Because journaling is you identifying what it is that you're dealing with this day.
Yeah.
Poetry is what you're dealing with this day.
Yeah.
So you begin to journal at first until you understand that this is a gift from God, and when God tells you what to write, you don't journal anymore, you just write poetry.
You just blew my mind right now. I never thought about it like that. Cause I write in my journal every day, but it makes sense. If I'm writing more poetry, that's the same thing. You don't need to journal anymore, right?
Well. See, my thing is, I really believe that if a picture is worth 1,000 words, your poem has to be worth at least 1,000 pictures.
Okay.
So, and the poem is just you placing the face of the clock face down on page, circling it, and holding a moment in time. You're trying to explain to people what that moment looks like.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, this is my first time meeting you. I heard, of course, Wayne gave you a huge intro, but I'm just like, wow. No, what do I want to say? It adds up, I guess. It makes sense because you're dropping some knowledge that I never even thought about like that. So I do appreciate you.
Okay, I appreciate you too.
Yeah. Okay. What does your artistic craft do for you?
What is what?
Your artistic craft do for you?
My artistic craft. Well, during COVID, we were doing a lot of lives. I think the only thing that kept everybody alive was poetry.
Yeah.
We're streaming poetry on Facebook, on TikTok, on
everywhere,
Zoom, on Instagram. But what happened is, I was working on this book, the Lost Book of Black. Mm-hmm. So a lot of my poems were historically based, but it was about us. Yeah. So there was this one guy would come to my life. He asked me, he said, "Oh, you that poet that write them black poems?" Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, "Well, I'm working on my 10th book." Mm-hmm. And he said, "Well, aren't you a poet?" I said, "Let me think." I said, "Well, actually, I'm not a poet. I'm God's echo." I said I just have human hands, and I take dictation kind of slow, so I might not get the whole poem. So you might need to go talk to God to get the rest of this.
Ooh, okay.
And that changed my whole look on why I write, and where it comes from. Because I don't think it comes from me. I think it comes for me.
Yeah.
And, when some come for you, you ducking and trying not to get it. But I try and get everything that comes because I don't want it to go to nobody else.
Because if it's for me, I want it. That's mine.
I write every day for that simple fact because I don't want to miss anything that's supposed to be mine. And I'm saying every day I write something. I try and write something. But my goal is every day to write a better poem than I wrote yesterday.
Yeah. I feel that. I definitely feel that. I feel like I'm definitely writing better than I did last year. So, okay, cool things. And last question since it's a new year, 2024. What's a prediction you have for yourself for this year? Only using one word though.
Only using one word?
Yeah.
Excellent. My favorite word.
Excellent. Okay.
Excellent.
I love that. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
That was it. Simple.
So let's follow. I just want to say follow me on Instagram. It's AJ Weird Artist. I want you and your partner to come through. I want you to talk about your show and talk about what you got going on.
Okay.
And tell us about your book so we can write them down in a log so we can actually get you the reviews that you need on your book.
Okay. I'm gonna look you up now because we're gonna get that done.
And I'm gonna follow you back.
Said it, AJ Houston?
Yeah, but AJ Word. AJ Word Artist. That should be right there. And I will follow you back.
All right. That was